Nice to see you. Thanks for your first time chat. Depression and staying positive. Sending you my best wishes, friend. Spend time with us here. We'll support you. You're in a good place. You're surrounded by friends here. They don't really have some solid control though, do they? Maybe I use it for the Reavers when they spawn now. Yeah. Go the War of Clans. Hold on. Morkvarg and Leader. Probably is good. Yeah. That's better. Okay. Hey, what's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers. We're almost there, and I'd really appreciate your help and support in achieving that goal. For today, I've put together another Skellige list. It's basically another variation of the list that I released a few days ago. So we do have a lot of synergies regarding playing raid cards. This deck has more synergies which support Ulula, and we also have more raid cards in this list, which would be the main differences. Also, the Reckless Flurry leader ability did get kind of reworked, so I wanted to experiment with this leader too somehow. So with this leader, with the order, we get to split 4 damage randomly between all enemy units, ignoring their armor. Charges, we have 2. There are a few different ways we can use the charges. Obviously, we can use these charges to generate Bloodthirst, so that when we summon Raging Bear, it's damage down and we can kill it off easier. We can also use Reckless Flurry just for control. In some cases, if we're going first in a round and there's no units at all on the board, we can proactively play Cove and kill the Raging Bear off using our full leader charge, because that equates to 8 points of damage and Raging Bear is 8 points total power. But other than that, try to save your leader for a long round 3. Mask is the stratagem that I've gone with in this list. The order allows us to draw a card, then discard a card and spawn 2 crows in your melee row. Crow is this beast token unit that you see here. I've gone with Mask just to offer us some extra consistency with this list, because sometimes we may lack in that the way this deck is built. And your discard targets would generally be your lower costed cards. It could be the Berserkers at best. You could even go for some of your lower costed raid cards. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card and when to play it during match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for our deck. So to begin with, we've got 2 Brockfire Warriors. Deploy, damage an enemy unit by 3. If the target is damaged, repeat the deploy ability with a different target and decrease the damage by 1. So to get the max value out of this card, whatever we target, we want to make sure that we cause damage. So if something has too much of a great boost, obviously that means we can't damage it. We lose out on the full value of this card. Something to bear in mind is that these warrior units have great synergy with Ulula. We can play them out around 1, but also try to save them to be played with her. Drummond Berserker. So I've added this card in this list for support with Ulula and her ability. We can play these out around 1 as well, like I said, just like the other unit, because we do have War of Clans. We can bring back some of our warrior cards. At the end of your turn, damage self and a random enemy unit by 1. Berserk 3, transform into Bear Abomination. Pretty good value at 4 provision cost. We've got double Feral Bond. So what we want to do is play Feral Bond after we've at least played 1 Highland Warlord, so that when we spawn Skellige Wolves, we kill it off and get it on our side of the board. So we spawn Skellige Wolves on an enemy row, damage it by 1, create a Bronze Skellige Warrior. The target you really want to go for is just go for more Highland, what was the name again? Highland Warlords, okay? That's the best possible target you could go for. It just makes our raid cards even better. If not, just see what else you pull and how you could synergize that card with the rest of the units on the field and in your hand potentially. Bloodthirst 3, you may spawn and play any Bronze Skellige warrior instead, which is pretty good. So play them out round 1. We've got double Primal Savagery as some of the raid cards in this list. Damage an enemy unit by 2. Death Blow, spawn a Bear Abomination, summon it to a random allied row. That's this card you see here. Because we've got so many raid cards, we can kind of play them out comfortably any point throughout the match. And the ones you decide to play in round 1, obviously it's going to depend on how conditional they are. Maybe if you get the opportunity to play Primal Savagery in round 1, you should take it. Because see, to get the full value out of this card, it's got a condition with the Death Blow. So just kind of think about the deck you're versing and what units you're going to see later on in the match, and play your raid cards accordingly throughout the match, just as optimally as possible. We've got double Gutting Slash. Deal 4 damage to a unit. Bloodthirst 2. Damage a unit by 6 instead. Not bad. Now we have the Highland Warlords. Veteran unit. On the deploy, we get to increase the damage of your raid cards by 1 for the rest of the game. The idea is that we want to play our Highland Warlords out round 1, resurrect them later on as well. So we're playing the Highland Warlords before we commit our raid cards. Try to follow that sequence. 1 Raging Bear, this is for Cove. We're not looking to play this card for deploy, so we can disregard that. The idea with Raging Bear is that we're leaving it in deck at all times for Cove to thin out to the board, and then we're going to look to kill Raging Bear either through our units, our raid cards, or using full leader ability on it if it makes sense to. Double Stunning Blow. Damage a unit by 5. If it has armor, damage it by 7 instead. Maybe this can help you in some cases against Spotter, deck switcher on Spotter at this time. Also Defender units, could be pretty handy. I've got 1 War of Clans. Damage an enemy unit by 2. Death Blow, you get to play a 4 provision cost warrior from your graveyard. Give it Doomed. But because we're Devotion, we always trigger the Death Blow ability, so we get to choose any one of those lower costed cards to bring back. Pretty nice to play a War of Clans later on with Ulula, round 2 or 3. And we could go into that unit, which disperses a lot of damage, the Brookfire Warrior, and Berserker's also not too bad either. Then to add more consistency, we've got Vabiorn. Deploy melee, play a raid card from your deck. I like to use Vabiorn round 1 to find Blood Eagle. That seems to be the best play for this card. Blood Eagle into a Highland Warlord just to ensure that we get those out. Then we've got Skjordal here. Devotion Veteran. Deploy. Damage an enemy unit by Skjordal's base power. Skjordal's nice to resist the bleed round 2. Or very good to use over a long round 3. Then we've got Ulula. Really strong engine. With the order, damage a unit by 2. Whenever an enemy unit takes damage from your warriors, damage it by 1, ignoring its armor. Really strong ability. If this card is left unchecked on the board, it can do a lot of destruction. So because of her ability and the way this card works, the order actually does 3 points of damage. And the idea is that we'd like to take this card into a long round 3. And we're going to play it just before we decide to start playing our other warriors, which can do damage. And then this will amplify those units. Morkvarg is a tall punish option at the end of the match. Damage an enemy unit by 1. Repeat until target is damaged. So basically, what we're looking to do with Morkvarg is target a unit with a really tall boost. That's how Morkvarg plays best. Because we have Fukusha in this deck, we could play Morkvarg round 1 to ensure a long round 3. And then replay it again at the end of the match with Fukusha. So we got a lot of strong plays with this deck. But generally, as I said, just leave it at the very end of the match to be played. Then we've got Bran. Bran has the Veteran tag. On deploy, boost off by 0. Increase the value by 1 whenever excess damage is dealt to enemy units. At the start of the game, trigger the Veteran ability of your units. So what Bran does is really helps us capitalize on our raid cards. Because we're going to be doing so much damage with the raid cards, whatever becomes excess, King Bran kind of absorbs that up and gives us a very big point slam that we can use over a long round 3 at the end of the match. So not only do we have so much control, we've got point slam ability with this deck too. Then we've got Sove. We're looking to play Sove for deploy melee. And when we do that, summon a beast from your deck to the opposite row, infuse it with Death Wish, boost the enemy Sove by twice by boost the enemy Sove twice by own base power, then damage it by 1 for each damaged enemy unit, gain immunity. So if for some reason it looks like we don't have the means to kill off Raging Bear, just remember you can play Sove Range Throw just as a 12-point unit, which sometimes isn't so bad, but he won't gain immunity if you do that, and he won't summon the beast to the opponent's side of the board. But as I said, in some cases, if you have to bleed the opponent, I mean, you could proactively in round 2 play Sove, double leader, kill the bear, tempo pass. You could do something like that. If not, long round 3, try to generate a lot of Bloodthirst so it can make killing off Raging Bear easy with one of our raid cards, one of our units. Then we've got Herald. We will be looking to play Herald optimally for this version here, Herald the Cripple. If the opponent bleeds you in round 2, it's not a bad idea to still play him, because we're just looking to play a Highland Warlord through Herald the Cripple anyway. So the idea is that at best, over a long round 3, our first proactive play would be opening up with Herald the Cripple, bringing a Highland Warlord back, making our raid cards even better. And because of this card's ability, it's a veiled unit. So on deploy, play a Bronze Warrior from your graveyard, give it Doomed. And whenever you play a Warrior, damage a random enemy unit by 1. So because of that ability, it has that passive ability. That's why we want to play him first over a long round 3. So we get that consistent damage going around the board and helps generate Bloodthirst for Sove as well. Then we've got Blood Eagle for consistency. It's an Echo card, so we get to play it twice. Damage an enemy by 2, then play a Warrior from your deck with a provision cost 7 or less. On the death blow, play a Warrior from your deck instead. Bloodthirst 3, we always trigger the death blow ability. Round 1, we usually look to play Blood Eagle to get us a Highland Warlord. And then outside of that, very important cards to secure would be cards such as Skjordal, Ulula, and Sove. And then we've got Fukusha to finish. On deploy, play a Skellige unit from your graveyard with a provision cost of 10 or less, give it Doomed. Then spawn Rain on the opposite row with a duration equal to unused provisions. Okay, so with Fukusha, it's a really strong play for us that we're looking to save round 3. And what we can do is double play Morkvarg, double play Ulula, Skjordal. And outside of that, of course, it's nice to go for another Highland Warlord. Maybe you want more synergies with Ulula. You could go for like a Brookfire Warrior or a Berserker. So now that I've covered the list, let me explain how to execute strategy for this deck. We've got a really heavy control list. Most of the time, just go a long round 3, and we just want to destroy whatever the opponent plays. So to help gain round control, what we can do round 1 is play cards such as both Highland Warlords out, and then rely on Drummond Berserker, Brookfire Warrior, Feral Bond, some low-costed raid cards, maybe even Ulula in some cases, Blood Eagle, Fabiorn, those kinds of combinations. If we get round control, that's great. Pass. Round 2, go into a long round 3. And then going into a long round 3, we open up with Herald, bringing back a Highland Warlord. From there, if you didn't play Ulula already, play her out. Play Skjordal. Play your raid cards. Start destroying your opponent's units. Focus on generating Bloodthirst. So when we summon Raging Bear out to the board through Sove, it's damaged down a lot. Maybe at that time we can use Leader and just kill it off if it gets damaged down a lot. Try to save a raid card perhaps to kill Raging Bear. Basically play out your raids over a long round 3. As the round closes out towards the end of the match, you can bring down King Bran, and as a final say, you've got Morkvarg HT to target a unit with a high boost. So I hope you enjoy the following matches, and thanks a lot for your time and support. How good was that Morkvarg? That was such a fun game, man. Oh my god. I love it when we all get in on it. You know, we're all hyped. Get him! The army is going strong. Yes. Oh. Why you give me all good cards now? Okay. So funny. Okay, what are we up to here? Yes. The other Highland Warlord? Sure. Is there any devotion besides Clash of... Sorry, what do you mean? You mean as a condition? Like a condition to meet? Wait, what's this on? 6? No, I can't reach. Well, you do 5 as well and you're low powered. So I'll take you. Clash of Clans. Is that a game? That's so I get confused. Clash of Clans is a game, right? Like another one. Isn't it? Yeah, you confused the crap out of me, man. I swear. I'm very sure there's a Clash of Clans game out there that's benefiting off your advertisement. Oh. Oh my god. You guys are so funny, man. Oh. Honestly, I laugh so hard, I can't even answer your question properly. Oh. Okay. Let's have a look. We don't really have good units to target. We're wasting. Okay. Honestly, it's hilarious, man, the things you guys come up with. Okay, so devotion conditions, you got Skjordal. We got Harold. We got... I think that's it, yeah. War of Clans, yeah. Oh, we going to a long round? No, they're gonna bleed. Oh, that was so funny, man. That's still even, isn't it? Miscalculate. Miscalculate. So funny, man. This will be interesting on log round against their deck. But we've already got the raids established. So what's the drag pass card? We got too many good cards here. We need one of you. Oh my god, man. Okay, thank god. Yes! No, don't forfeit. I have so much fun hanging out with you guys, I swear. Best laughs, man. We got everything, eh? This consistency is great. Ooh la la. Yep, I see you. We may just leave it. We might as well just, like, get the business over and done with. This is why I'm using this leader, by the way, with Sove and Raging Bear, just so you know. This is the idea I have. We can just, like, one-time it, like that. Feels good. Feels good until they have Shoop Seas.
To arms, all of yous.
I don't want to walk away from this.
Or Igni, yeah. But Igni's kind of like played a lot less now, eh? It's still there in some builds, but it's less. I don't think the change to it was that significant either, to be honest. Fist takes a bit slow. Fist takes a bit slow. They're banking off of this. Do we want to Blood Eagle it? Nah, I mean... Yeah, we want Ulula down, I think, though. But I feel like that's a lot of... Are we wasting? What's this going to be for, then? A Savagery. Even that's wasting. 5. 5, okay. Oh my god. This is when I start to get really excited. When these cards just start popping off and doing this. I swear, it's already Christmas morning. Honestly. This is what Gwent is about.
You shall confess all in due course.
Do we really need to hit the No, this devotion. We don't need to hit the death blow. It's gonna happen no matter what. Primal Savagery would be a good one to use. Use it this way. Or we just want to go for Kusha maybe even first. That's going to be a lot of rain damage. They could evade that as well.
Reasons for the feeble of heart.
Do I have anything to damage? The Purple Menace. Dennis the Menace. So they have like drill for control, something like that, right? What we want to do is just get rid of tags. Anyway, we're destroying everything on the board. But that's what we want to do this match. So, is there ever a need to go... There's not even a need to go for Kusha into that, is there? If I go that now... Probably Skjortel. Oh, oh my god. 60 and 0. Oh my god. Guys. I feel bad to play on. Like, this just dies now if I Fukusha that way as well. We are wasting here, whatever we're doing. Ugh, crap. I don't want to waste. Okay, whatever. Yo, look at this. Oh, this is so nasty. Oh my god, this is so nasty. That's gonna be Morkvarg? I mean, we could just kill that even, can't we? Yeah. Honestly, we could kill that. What's this doing? Oh, this deck's very, very filthy on the control.
Man's got the wares if you've got the coin.
Okay, so what tags they got? Fire Spawn, they got Blind Eye. They now have Crown Splitter.
Our knees supposed to bend both ways.
Wow. So this is a clear showcase of how our deck performs, like, at its peak, really.
Not sure if it's just yet.
Yeah, it's so devastating. Okay, that's the Mork bug.
Finally, you bloody took long enough.
Okay, this is a nice swing for him still.
Remove his cowl, then his ears.
Yep, it's a good swing. They covered ground, man. They really did. Wow. That was a big gap covered. This is a very big brand. Is this last? Yeah, nice to see you here. How's things? How many fist decks they played? I'm just... Yeah, they're gonna use this as a spender. I don't know. Because, I mean, they got drill there. They got a crime card in hand, probably. Yes, something like that. I think it's good we left it last. Wow, they covered ground, man. Honestly.
Or me.
A 14-point brand, and the rain just stopped. Oh, crap. Wow. Oh. Wow. Look at the name. Yeah, it's close, close. No. Skill tell us, maybe. Mate, just take that, alright? Take that so I can Blood Eagle now. It's freaking cold, really. Over here it's been hot. I got my fan on, my aircon, everything. All forms of conditioning you can imagine. What are they really playing here? Seriously. It's kind of looking Keltalis to me. Hideous Feast, yeah. It's a Kelly kind of a thing. We're coming for you. Here it comes. Kill Talus, right? Kill the bottom far left. Damn it. Oh. Not good. Best thing to do is check out my YouTube channel and check out the deck guides. I run through thorough explanations there. There's a lot to cover really to explain to you in one go. A lot of changes have been made. But feel free to check it out because I release a deck for each faction, each season, multiple decks, deck guides daily. It's the best way to catch up. Just check the beginning of the video, the deck explanation, strategy summary. That will give you everything you need to know. Why is my mouse playing up every damn time? Don't make me hire a new mouse. Not good right now. Yo, what's up, Leonidas of Sparta? Man, I love Leonidas. Very interesting figure in history. Today we're playing Warriors, no doubt. Hope you've been well, brother. And can we access this somehow? Stunning blows doing up to 8.
I'll gut you like fishes.
Double leader? Let's see. Yes, I have a tat. Currently showed here, but yeah, I got a tattoo. Just love the character. Like I got like a sticker. I got a flag on my wall here. It says Malon Lave. It's got the Leonidas helmet, black and white flag. I just love the history and all of it. Oh, they didn't buff this? What if? They're gonna bleed me, right? If they're playing this. They already wish a Sabbath.
What's it gonna take?
Oh, do they consume that crap? They probably do. No purify?
Living souls in your wake shall ne'er day forget your sake.
Ulula? Looks good here. Oh crap. Oh, hold up. So we're on even here. Okay. Seriously, that's out of range. Skellige kills it.
I will not bend my neck for that cripple.
Yo, thank you so much for the subs today, friends. Really, really appreciate it. You guys are amazing, man. What did I do to deserve all this goodness? We want to keep it even unit. We don't want to kill, do we? A piggy? Oh, it's gone really tall. I've got Morkvarg. I don't know. What do we get to the graveyard just now? Go on. What's the power level of this? Another? Crap. Okay, okay. We're 6 apiece. It's just for the unit. For slash? What would slash get me? Damaged by 7 at this point.
Your descendants, my beloved, sacrifices for Melusi, one and all.
Oh, what's this doing? Nah, it's better this way. Die! Die! Yes! Far out! I'm coming for you! I'm not backing down! Leonidas is in the chat!
Death would be a mercy you do not deserve.
I'm not intimidated. No, you're not getting out of the freaking round. Take it out. Go. Ugh! Get him! Yes! Devotion Skellige. Would you believe it? It's an amazing day. We're doing it! I love Gwent, man. It's such a great game. I love the passion. Listen, if you're not passionate about what you're doing it wrong. Or it's not for you. Is that really going to happen? Probably not. Yeah, do you guys know my favorite movie of all time is 300? Just so you know. You... Mate. Nah, we can't have that. Cause we had savagery, it's not good. Savagery needs death blow. Crap.
I'll smash your mug! Rather than fight, you bastard!
Gotta get full value on the Come on. Carry. Oh, let's go! Yes! Take it! Devotion Warriors! Can we get another Highland Warlord? Not really. Okay. We're getting wins. Things are going good. Oh, nice. Yeah, luck's on our side. That's what we want to see. Yeah, maybe just go to you. Devotion vamps, yeah. I know it's hard. It's very hard, Colin. It's very difficult. To make some kind of decks like that work right now. Engine decks are hard to make work. But, you know, when you're in pro rank, you see everything. To be honest with you, it's not really restricted. I think people use like the heavy control to get to pro and then they just chill, they experiment. It's what I've found anyway. Haven't seen anyone? I had like a few matches already on this stream. The ward, the warlord RNG. Okay, right. Fair enough. Feral behaviors. Let's go. Just try to bait out their locks, I guess. Maybe it's a good idea. We don't want them to use leader to get rid of Ulula and on crate. The yeah, the cripple. Stunning blow's really good right now against spotters. We're doing up to 9 damage. Just a bit out of range there. Okay, let's bait out some more locks. Spotters are a bit different to deal with now, you know, they lose their armor. Yes, more locks. Fantastic. That's such a nice interaction. I mean, we may pass now. May pass on 5. Round 1's probably hardest for us always with this kind of a deck. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Shu? How's things? Nice to see you here. Thanks for your time today, everyone. Really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me. Thanks for the follow. Hope you guys are enjoying the season. We're in a festive season. We should be enjoying it. Come on, let's get him. We got save here. Here we go. What do they go for? Oof.
Only 2 targets. Pity I brewed enough toxic for 20.
Yeah. It's probably a wise thing they did. Okay.
I'll wash away those insults with your entrails.
Only one will walk away from this.
Thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. I don't want to say your name because it sounds like I'm paying you out. Thank you, actually. Actually, thank you.
Well paid for my stolen birthright.
Nah, appreciate it. This season's more enjoyable with you out of the picture. Right on. I think I might come around to some Northern Realms boosty decks next then. Yeah, what's up, Ash? Yeah, not bad. How about yourself? What you been up to, man? What'd they go for? Damage all enemy units by 1. Would that be an indication they're looking to go into a long round, not 2-0 me? An illusionist.
Have you ever laid eyes on a deception of such grandeur?
Oh, so they probably got another in hand right now. What do I rate some War of Clans?
I'll gut you like fishes! No one comes this coward!
Listen, you must pay my estate a visit.
Vincent? Wow. How far down are they going?
Over my dead and cold body.
No way.
Quite the meaningful task.
Oh my god. Seriously. Crap. Pull the beast for that serve. I don't know. It feels pretty bad either way, man. To be honest with you. I could still play serve ranged for 12. Just remember that, guys. We can still play. It won't be immunity or nothing like that. But we still have an alternative play. Whereas like with this is deploy dependent more. And gives us the point slam. Yeah. Good to think outside the box, you know? I think stunning blows, good for Nausicaa Sergeant. I'm not sure if they got more spotters or whatever. Ooh la la. Gotta find you. We have to find you. Yeah. Fukusha. So, yeah, I mean, maybe even go for another raid. Fabiorn. Skjordal. I mean, Skjordal's really solid too. We've got a few different calls. But proactively speaking, it's got to be you. And I think they're going to kind of lose value on that leader. I may be mistaken, you know, but can stunning blow. 3. It's got 6 left. We can Fukusha into Skjordal. Maybe we just take this though while we got it. What's this doing? Okay, you know what?
Your descendants, my beloved. Sacrifices for Melusine, one and all.
There's a bit of value on the rain. I think they stack melee though, don't they? Okay.
The lordless dogs until they beg for mercy. Reality is that which, if you leave it to the Lord, does not go away.
How many illusionists did they play? 1. They have another in hand. I think it's going to be offensive Triss maybe from them. Leader's not really doing much for him here. I don't think they went with a good option, friends. Honestly. They played Rune Mage. They should went...
Watch close.
Yes. Okay.
Turn to see red.
Yeah, it's only doing 4 points of damage, leader, because Mokfog's armored. Do you think Renfrey need? It's a good question, man. And now we lose to Triss. We just lose this one, huh?
I will not let this become a second slaughter.
Ah, crap. 10 points still.